Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase cigarettes?
No.
Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase a gun?
No.
Why not?
You can't make that decision at that point.
Mm.
They don't understand the complexities of it, and they are not. Their brain isn't developed to the point that they can make a decision like that.
That's some real shit.
Absolutely. Okay, should a 10-year-old be able to decide if they are a boy or a girl?
Mm.
I don't know.
Why not?
I think this is such a complex issue, and I've seen both sides of it. I don't know the answer to it.
Should a 10-year-old be able to purchase cigarettes?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all this, right? The setup was perfect, like somebody in the chat said, right? Perfect setup. Should a 10-year-old be able to decide, if they are a boy or a girl? But he started off, should they be able to purchase cigarettes, right? He said no, because and he explained everything that the how can I say, their way of thinking, their behavior. I mean, everything has to do with the way of thinking, right? With the brain. So what's the difference between that question and the should a boy or girl, should a 10-year-old decide if they want to be a boy or a girl? I mean, if your 10-year-old was born a boy, right? And they ask you the question, am I really a boy? I think I'm a girl. Don't y'all think that y'all should have a conversation with your child and, break it down, let them know, the difference between a boy and a girl? I mean, it's a conversation that should have been broken down way before when y'all start seeing the signs, because the signs are there. Same thing with a girl. You should have that conversation with your child, right? Like, he said, I don't know. It's a complex issue right there. Oof, I don't think it's that complex. I really don't. At 10 years old, a child doesn't know what they want to be, where they want to go. In life, they're still trying to figure stuff out. So why would we put in their heads that if they're a boy, yes, they're a girl? No, they're not. If they're a girl, that they're a boy? No, they're not. That little boy has a third leg, right? It has a cane in between his legs with two little balls. He can go play bowling every day if he wanted to. The girl can't do that. Now, a girl has a vagina in between her legs, right? When the little when a man and a woman, let me change that, because what I was about to say sounded, I had to really think about it. When a man and a woman have sex, right? The man has to stick his penis inside the vagina, right? I'm sorry, it sounds like sex ed, right? The man has to put his penis inside the vagina, right? In order to get the woman pregnant, he has to come inside her. Right? The only other way is possible for the girl to get pregnant, right? Is if the man goes and they got a sperm bank in these hospitals, right? Where, they pay the man, or some men just donate it, I guess. I don't know. But I've been told they get paid. They look at a little magazine, I guess, a little movie. I don't know. Because listen, I don't do that shit. Right? If you a man and you could break it down for a shorty. But anyways, they do a little thing right there. Boom, sperm in a little tube. Boom, that goes into the freezer. They store it in the hospital. Female comes, she don't want to be with a man. Boom, semen gets put inside, her, and boom, she's pregnant. No sex. That's the only other way. But only a woman can get pregnant, not a man. Not a man. All right. Like, we have to have these conversations with our kids. Like, not the way I broke it down. You see where I'm coming from? Because I was being a little shot out, a little extra with it. But I just wanted y'all to understand. Because it's crazy how we have to break certain things for people to understand. I know that the ones that are watching me, right, understand. But there's some people out there in the far back, they'd be like, no, that's not true. I'm not here to debate to you if it's true or fake. You see where I'm coming from? Like, damn, I'm a woman myself. I gave birth to 3 kids. Listen, and for people to be like, oh, men can give birth. No, man, the only way that is possible if they was a hermaphrodite, which means, right? Yes, they got a penis right now, but they got woman organs because at one point they had a penis/vagina together. So that, look it up. It's just that some of us, are ignorant to certain facts. Some of us just lack knowledge, right? And it's not that we better than anybody at the end of the day, right? But you can't be, because this person has sat here and took the time to do their research. Hey, take it however y'all want to take it, man. But for real, shit is crazy the fuck out here. And I'm not gonna confuse any kid's mind. I definitely have the talks with my kids. And when they have questions, I definitely give them the answers before they go somewhere else. And some other mofo out there comes and tells them that it's like this, and my child is over here arguing me down on some reality type shit. Like, no, baby, it's like this. No, but no. Like, man, this should be crazy. Like, common sense ain't common sense no more. Bull say, I don't know. It's kind of hard to like at 10 years old, why would you change your child's sex? Why? For what? It's not your body, it's theirs. Give them time to understand what life is, what they want to do, and where they want to go. Because at the end of the day, these parents doing this to their kids at such an early age, it backfires on the child. A decision that the parents sat here and coerced the child to make. And yes, you had parts in it, because you're manipulating your child to think that it's like this, when in reality it's like this. As the leader of your household, you're the one saying this. You're the one teaching this to your child, because you could have sat down and had the conversation with your child, right? Grown ass people out here, right, that are GAY, right? They don't even want to be a part of this mess that's happening. There's a lot of them out there like, damn. And I even say, like, yo, your sex preference is your sex preference. Whatever you do behind closed doors, that's between you, that person, and them damn closed doors and them four walls. You see where I'm coming from? Like, don't put the kids into this shit. Let them be fucking kids. Let them enjoy life. Teach them how to, change the oil in the car or some shit before you teach them about fucking sex. And if you're going to have the sex conversation, explain shit to them right. Talk to them. Be real with them. Hey, but that's my opinion. Let a shorty know what y'all think about this. Should a 10-year-old be able to decide if they are a boy or a girl? Should they be able to change their sex?